think the
Why is it
ultimate
so
heresy
loud?
of today is playing Mass Effect music.
Why are they so loud?
Don't know.
60, check. Anything black and white for you guys?
Don't I have 30 fucking megs?
50 check.
Good check.
50 check.
Hey, Liru.
Good check.
Oh god,
Liru.
it's so loud.
Quick question. The heavy AT, what was that supposed to have? Just the ion rifle?
Yeah, if you don't have it, respawn.
Okay, I have an
50.
ion rifle then. Oh yeah, we didn't launch.
What?
Okay.
Anything black and white for you guys?
No, no.
Can you?
Yeah.
Squad, once you've got your shit, get over here.
I can hear you.
Bit.
It's too loud for you. You can walk away and then organize. I don't know. My job is just to give you everything you'll need. It's up to you to actually organize yourselves.
So, are you like the... Are you the...
Eric, can we have an empty box to dump shit in?
Yeah, I have
Like
no
grenades
clue.
and shit.
Alpha, defensor, silver on green.
I haven't played this.
Is that less
in a
than
long
10?
time.
There.
Yeah,
You can put it in
who
that
are
cargo
purples?
box.
thank you.
You are aware you're doing
Marks
R50,
with blue.
right?
It's a 50.
Well, since we should have C-Tab, but my C-Tab is overlapping.
Everything's loud.
50 check.
Yeah, crazy. I mean, it's
Good check.
about noon.
Good check.
It's when we go live on Saturdays.
Is everyone coming here?
Karen's is heavy AT.
Marlon, can you hear me on radio?
Well, what channel are you on?
The default.
Well, I'm not on the default channel.
46.7.
Anything black and white for you guys?
Oh.
Hit N. Hit the N key.
Okay, it's not doing anything.
What's your night vision key?
So anyway, I gave them an arsenal so they could fix their faces, because some of them load in with custom faces, and someone tried to change the armor they were wearing, so I took it away, because I told them not to do that, and they do it anyway, so I'm like, alright, cool. We'll just take that away.
No, never mind. There's thermal, and then there's like
That's
black
pretty
and white. There's like a lighter color black and white.
Is no one else seeing the
I'll be
floating
right
Then I
back.
have
Okay.
no
I
idea,
know.
then you're
I'll be
blue
right
about it.
back.
Let's go.
Get on radio.
It's a servitor,
Boss is calling you.
or not a server, servo skull.
Now
The
we'll
same as
see
Rabbits,
what
they're
they
client
do.
side.
Yeah.
That way.
So we're just going to let them get their stuff sorted. Kind of trial by fire here. And we'll see how things go. I really need to remove the STUI key from my server since we moved to DUI.
I know, Greg. Don't take heavy irritation.
But you'll get it.
This is high on 5-0. Let me know when you want your brief.
Yeah, you over charges for that. Oh my god, you do.
I don't believe we have a ground command at the moment.
Alright, Alpha Bravo. Say when you want your brief. Send in go team.
Who's Bravo SL?
Now.
Somebody.
Mr. Jiggle, thanks for gifting Popping Ninja sub. I hope you both keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a kick out of this operation.
No, really?
Any of you cuts
Don't think anybody did it.
I hate it when they respawn to loot off of other bodies. That's one of my pet peeves. So, we'll see what they all do. Yep, it's the space commies again. Definitely. Waiting for the Tau boys to
Alpha
slap
Actual
in melee.
to Bravo
True.
Actual, are you
See how
a
that
person?
goes, man.
Am I a person? I don't think so.
Ah. Well, we're...
sweet transvestite.
Well, we're ready whenever you are for brief.
Yes, brief.
Alright, brief simple. If you open your maps, we are at the staging area. Blue marker at base. All you need to do is move up the MSR and take the large fortification on the giant hilltop.
Let's get my warm.
To go through everything, there are 3 outline unknown markers. Hold on, someone is literally playing static through their mic at spawn. Stand by. Alright, there are 3 unknown markers in the 3 outlying towns up the MSR. Those represent where we think there's enemy contact, but we do not know for sure. There are then 2 fortifications along the main MSR to get to the large FOB. You're going to have to fight through both of them because we need to use the MSR to move our VIX up. From there, from south to north, the southwesternmost position is what we believe to be a Valkyrie refuel site, so you'll need to destroy that so Valkyries don't take off. You'll then see a support marker to the north, the diamond with the line under it. We believe that there are storage areas for both vehicles and munitions in that area, as well as the other storage service marked area, excuse me. Over to the north, the wrench icon represents a ground refuel rearmory point for vehicles. You have their HQ marked, which are a few barracks buildings on the eastern side, and then a large building that we've marked because we don't know what it is for, and we would like you to check it out. Other than that, just basically take the base, sabotage anything Imperium that you think will be used against you. I'll leave it to your best judgment. Reminder, your devilfish is your respawn. Keep it safe. If it blows up, this becomes a 1 life. So, good luck.
Firm, thank you for the brief.
Oh, is the game category still... God damn it,
Wait, why'd you
Twitch.
kill him?
Literally, I'll
Go in and
frickin'...
die.
I'm gonna literally... Like, the only thing that fixes it is if I click on it and I set it to Arma 3 like 5 times, and then Twitch finally gets it.
Okay, strap the MSR.
I hate that.
Leroy!
It's been happening on my commands the past few days, and it's been happening to the game category the past few days as well. It's been a pain in the butt. Ugh. It happens, I want to say, every, like, 4 to 6 months. For, like, a week.
RP run marked on map, Alpha's headed there now.
Ooh, go
Do
yellow.
it with your squad.
Be glad you're not the medic.
It'll just be bugged like that.
Yeah, that just means that my job is going to
Red.
be harder.
Yeah, same with Fred.
Right, we could check out the first 2 little unknown first, and then go to fortification from the north.
I mean,
How about that?
it's not. It's own medical system, so you can pay people when they're down.
Thank you for just driving straight over Alpha.
Hey, Vickers, you on 50?
Yes.
How many seats do you have?
No blood.
1.
Blood, it's still-
Devilfish can hold 12.
just you don't
Still
need-
give blood.
We will get inside of the devilfish.
No, we're doing for it.
Alright. Let's see how they deploy and get organized. This is just a literal trial by fire. I know TSB has struggled on that the past few weeks. So, I'm not gonna lie, this could turn into a giant shit show.
Point.
Oh, we're getting in the other one then. With the one with Nanostar and Mal.
Yeah, that's us.
So
Your
let's see how
Mal?
things go.
I haven't bothered to
Longer
change my
Mal.
name. Shut up.
Where are they being, Mal? Chaos Undivided.
Smallen. I am driving. Don't get stuck. Be advised, on the first objective, there's a human APC. Looks like it's got autocannons or machine guns.
Guess I'll start garrisoning the rest of this stuff.
Also, it's got a death coffee everywhere, but no space marines visible.
Alpha, where are you going?
I think that's a record, guys.
Guys, that's the wrong base.
Not even
Bravo
out of
Alpha, where are you going first?
Oh my god.
Unless you're going to RP1.
Oh.
Alpha's headed to RP1, which is kind of what I said on comms, but
How
okay.
Okay, didn't hear anything, but okay.
Man, they're already being passive-aggressive with each other. Brilliant. It's my Melta. My job as a Zeus is to just make a mission.
Bravo to Andruza, where was that autocannon APC you saw? Was that the fortifications or what?
I want them to have fun, but I swear if they just kind of
Alpha's 2 mics out from RP1.
oof
Bravo, let us know
themselves,
when
and
you're
there's not
in
much
your
I can
position
do,
for
you
starting the
know?
first compound.
Alright. I hate garrisoning the entire AO, but because they do have drones, it didn't occur to me that, you know, we probably will need to do that. It's gonna take them a while to move up on that position anyway, so I got some time to set this up. If you guys have seen stuff that I've done
Bravo's
before,
on
you
the
are going to recognize that this is
Devilfish,
the
you're
base I
northeast,
had
we're just
the
gonna go
Corsican
fucking
Spec Ops
black line.
take. I decided to recycle it because it's a pretty
Let us
good
know before you
addition.
engage and we'll join in with you.
It's a good addition for this base. Just adds a nice little few touches and stuff. And I do have a prison in case things go one life. I hope they don't, but just in case they do. So let's see. We'll be checking with them. They're sending a lot of drones out. I also know they, I don't know what they did, but there was an update where this was all like connected and looked proper and stuff, and then one update later, it got all messed up. Garrison this section. So there's one backup respawn, and that's going to be in the jail. I didn't tell them about it, though, because I want them to think it's
Whichever
one life.
squad is walking, we're coming to pick you up. This is taking too long.
Okay, fair.
Because if you put them under an illusion, then they seem to perform better. Okay, I wanted it to be a little further spread out than that, but okay. You know, this is what's going to be nice about the respawn Vic. You know, people that are late joiners can literally just spawn right there and it'll be fine.
Punch it, Chewie.
So if vehicles get blown up, they're gonna have to basically take the devilfish
Say that
back.
again, didn't you?
I said punch it, Chewie.
That person died, I don't know how. Ah, yes, jail.
Robert Alpha, we got no thermal signatures inside this little first unknown. We're just gonna push in and see what happens.
Devilfish is gonna go pick up a late join.
Devil, I'll say this again because I guess you missed it. You are the respawn point.
Oh.
That's why if you blow up, this turns into a 1 life.
This is Bravo, we got dead Imperial Guard inside this unknown.
I've said that like 3 or 4 times. No, this is a TSB op. Let's see, they broke a drone. Probably hit a tree, that's fine. They had eyes on this dead body. Looks like we're gonna initiate contact over here, so I'm gonna pull that squad
Got
around.
contact inside.
But again, these outlying unknowns are just warm-up towns. Not really, any objectives, but, you know, good warm-up for them fighting, so we'll see how things go.
Bravo Alpha, what's your pause?
So I also told them that they are going to specialize in long range, so they're going in CQB. Oh, man. I get it, though, closer to cover and stuff.
This is a big gun hammerhead. The servo skulls. I don't think they're friendly, are they?
This is Bravo, server skulls are the same as fucking blindside bunnies. Imperial Guard starting to shoot the drones, because they're also shooting them.
Yeah, so we lost control of that drone and just decided to smack into the ground. You gotta play them more gunship-ish, you know?
Copy that.
That's okay. I killed the leader unit. This Vic's gonna pull around. Gonna have this squad come over and go assist that other squad.
On the way. On the way.
I'm gonna have this Vic pull to them ASAP.
Hello?
Copy.
Hello?
Hello.
Alpha is in the compound pushing up to western side.
And I'm gonna have a reinforcement squad get sent down
Roger. Copy that.
to go help check out what's going on.
Solid copy.
There's the heavy stubber engaging
Enemy Vic
Stewie.
inside.
So Stewie keeping low. Whew, Ion cannon just annihilated that Tarax, excuse me.
Vic to push into.
And that squad's already eliminated.
Are all the Devilfishes respawns or just Malins?
Just Malins. Because
That's a
we
shame.
have only Devilfish and the other two are Hammerheads. We just look hella similar.
So they're fielding a few more drones in. The POV of the drones actually looks pretty cool.
This is Bravo. Fucking first unknown looks clear. We can start pushing northwest or go do something else. Or start pushing to fortification. What do you want to do, Alpha?
Gonna push this behind them.
We should probably start to push the fortifications. Let's not push too far and have them come behind us.
I'm gonna get in the driver's seat.
After taking shots from the south.
Oh god, was that a missile coming in? Ooh, danger close, hitting Fred right there. Ooh, sweet mama.
Nico is dead in the north.
Alpha's heading southwest from the end of the road towards
There's
the
another drone
fortifications.
strike down here.
Bravo copies. Are you engaging? Getting engaged with the west?
Now they're trying to engage the Chimera. You can see the tracers reaching up to it. Still looks okay, damage-wise. Those things can get one shot. Yeah, they bombed that position really well.
So at the fortification itself, there are a bunch of static autocannons in trained positions, 2 of them.
Gonna just quickly replace
The
this
one that
squad.
was on the north, on the non-side of the road, the north side is destroyed.
I think that fix going on its
Pushing
own.
west. Keep pushing west.
Bravo's literally right next to you, just to your north. You can probably hear me yelling.
And I'll be teleporting behind them to make sure we have good audio and stuff. Now, what I'm also thinking is I'm going to take some 4-man teams, garrison a few more of these barrackses.
On the way. Copy.
And Lehman's I'll be bringing up his QRF. So you now have these Vics firing at each other. I think they're firing at that drone, actually.
You got a guy second story in the tower.
Taking a few hits.
Copy that.
Gonna bring that Vic around. Just adjust his Vic a tad. Because if I flip their Vics, I'm gonna flip my AI Vics too. I think going forward, though, I'm gonna add a
Alpha's engaged the tank.
earplug script from
Tank
Vanilla.
down.
Ooh, and they got it. So we have another defensive line up here.
Bravo copies. We're entering the compound now. From the southeast east.
Copy that. On the way. Understood. Understood.
That drone just got shot. Have these guys stand up.
6. Report in. Over.
Same as
Oh, right, I don't have Zeus Catch on because I freaked out and thought this was a 700th op, but also because I don't have the earplugs on, that gets very loud, so I don't think I'm going to utilize those. Still have these drones down right here. I gave them a bunch of drones to help kind of tease out what they were doing. It looks like they took all the gun drones from the looks of it. Again, just getting a little bit more done here.
On the way.
Let me see if I can also get the driving Vic up.
Alpha Bravo, where are you guys exactly at the moment?
Alpha and Bravo at just fortifications.
Copy that.
Yeah, so you can ride up a small tree and it'll literally ride up your wheel without getting knocked over.
Entrance is buried.
Oh, well, we're not getting that back. Oh, silly, silly AI.
Bravo Alpha is the bastard. Also cannon shooting at us.
Just melt-a-gunned him, but it looks like it missed or something.
Negative. We have cleared the compound tower is currently clear.
It'd be really bad if one of you had plasma. You got a melt-a-gun. Yeah, it's not in range. He's a breakdancer, leave him be. Yeah. He's something, alright. Go ahead, delete stuff back here. Try to keep frames okay. Have that knockdown drone right there.
We got a Chimera, bearing 300. Fix, can you deal with Chimera?
Roger.
I'm trying to flank that. These guys are engaging. They're just on the low end, so I'm not able to engage from up here. I'm calling their Vix out and stuff. Otherwise, my infantry's really struggling to move.
Devilfish with the big fucking railgun. Get careful, you can overpressure people. I am hurt.
Then don't stand in front of the Vic.
Give me the move. Contacts front somewhere south-southwest.
See if we can commit a charge here.
Bravo Alpha, you do have infantry to yourself.
Try to close into melee. Wow, out of everywhere to run, they decided to run into each other. A warm embrace by the guardsmen. Whew! Someone just used an ion overcharge round to kill that guy. The rail rifle. And that squad's taken care of.
Chimera is moving again. Scratch that. Chimera destroyed.
Alright.
On the way.
Let's get a battle cannon out.
On the way. Understood. On the way.
I have all these forces dealing with that. That might be a sniper drone. Yep. I need to keep the drones high and away to do long-range engagement, because close range just gets them engaged by infantry. Meanwhile, it looks like we're having this guy, which is another sniper drone, being flown over. And otherwise, what else can I delete?
I'm fast left and come past moving in.
Yeah, so these forces, they just engaged and pushed through, so I'm not sure if they're PIDing that properly.
If you don't mind me asking, which compound are you on about?
Meanwhile, that Vic is pushing up on its own. That's
Which
a
compound
very
are you
bad
guys on about?
idea.
Southwest.
Because it's not going to have any support when that Lehman comes up.
I don't think you can get here only from the south. Unless you want to go to the west, probably fly. Please consider television is supposed to be able to fly. You know, fuck us. Road Alpha, this shit looks empty.
These guys still engaging the drones. I think he noticed that the Lehman's coming down. It is locking. Just fired a shot. And it looks like it managed to get a decrew on it. And a demolition. Nice. Because it missed that first shot.
Lehman Russ came down the hill, is now destroyed.
This infantry are pulling around, clearing that town. This drone flying right over. Getting some recon information. What are your pylons, real quick? Yeah, I want to make sure that's not the case. Where is he? Oh. Yeah, he probably tried up the stairs, and the stairs won. Stairs like to win. Anyway. Let's take out those bunker busters so the Vics don't get insta-dead, because I try to be nice. And what do we want to replace them for? Rocket pods.
Access in the town so far, so we probably want to move up to the road block on the MSR.
Yeah, sure, bro.
We can push northwest and hit it from the southwest, or do something else. What do you want to do?
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
Okay, sorry, 1 second. IRL stuff.
There you go.
Jeez, my brother.
Ground, you want me to neutralize the air before I can take off?
Okay.
We have no ground, but what is your armaments?
I have a missile looking at an aircraft, the drone.
Let's go.
Oh, you have a little missile drone?
We have a
Yeah, I
lot
can
of drones.
shoot it. I can shoot it at a little land.
I think they're actually talking about this thing over net right now.
See it starting to spin up, go ahead.
I'd love to see a missile strike on this right now. Speak of the devil. Oh, it was a miss! Oh, another miss!
Set.
Woo, and they got it.
Negative. We are
Took off by the
just to your east down the hill. You can probably see us. If you don't see us, I can blow myself up. That will probably be a good end.
Yeah, sniper drone isn't gonna do anything to the Lehman. They're seeing all this fire come up to hit that drone.
Shut down evacuate.
Solid copy. On the way.
Okay.
On the way.
Again, they're going prone because I think they're scared of the drones. But this is why I don't like keeping squads together, because they'll just, you know, do this and go very, very slow. So we have a squad over here. I'm going to probably start bringing up reinforcing Krieg squads from the other direction.
On the way.
just to kind of move in to be dynamic, because they have this full place reconned out and such. So, next firefight's probably going to be this squad. I'm going to take them off of walking.
Utau Tilda.
Utau Tau, yep. Did it? Oh no, it said tilde. Okay, that. Man, I'm like, what the heck? How'd the text-to-speech get that out of that? But Grounders, thanks for the 18-month resub. I think that gives you the goat horns badge now, Lieutenant. Nice. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a kick out of this. So, boom, up in front as a medic. Not the best call there. Infantry deciding to go around in this really big arc to clear out that southern town. So, these two guys screwed up immensely. Calum doing his best to stay alive, but he is out in the open by himself. Throws a grenade, trying to pull back to his friendlies. But yeah, the other squad now getting on the hill right now, trying to help engage stuff. You're seeing the ion overcharge rounds doing some work here. Very nasty. The front squad, they'll be able to survive because I believe they were pre-packed, so it's all good. And Druza coming in with his Vic to help clean things up. That's definitely going to help stuff out there. This poor Krieg, his entire squad is dead. He's trying to shoot this one guy. Gets a hit. And gets shot from the right by Stewie from the looks of it. Teleport myself over here. So, more drones coming in. The vehicles are displacing lefts. So with that, I'm going to come over here and delete some of this.
Northeast.
So they're trying to do rocket strikes into here, but the Bane Blades are protected. That rocket went in, but it's going to take a lot more to do any damage to that Vic. I think Alpha leads hot micing right now. While these guys are around licking their wounds, essentially, because they did have a few guys get absolutely fucked. I'm going to go off net for a second. I'm going to bring in some Space Marines to keep in reserve over here. I'm using them as kind of a shock team, shock infantry team. And the frickin' commands are bugged too, aren't they? Again, I just gotta literally hit save 5 times. Because the map is saying Chernarus, but I can assure you it's supposed to be that. Yeah, freaking Twitch bugs, man. So we have some infantry kind of turtling around over here.
On the way.
I'm gonna move
Brother
these guys
Alpha,
back.
Are you already engaging the looking purification?
Negative. We are headed up towards the compound now. There's a tank of some sort
What do
up
they
there.
have left in terms of drones?
I'm not sure if it's dead or not.
We actually don't have that many drones
there,
remaining.
It probably is, unless it shoots back, then it isn't.
The tank knows if it's alive or not, because it knows if it isn't.
On the way.
Bravo is to your northwestish Alpha.
So yeah, you got the Hammerhead twin autocannon, or whatever you'd call that plasma cannon, I guess, sweeping those left. Sweeping what remains of them. I'm thinking, let's do another APC. Let's get a 3rd Chimera up and about.
On the way. Solid copy.
Have it cover. I might throw up another Tarux later. Well, let's go to 1490th.
Standing by.
Got a Punisher ready to go.
On the way. Understood.
You were right, Nemia. That was a life-even rust.
Yeah, so that Lehman's destroyed. They're gonna now flank and hit the remaining infantry at this position. Not a bad call there. They should know it's secured to the front because of what's already going out. You're seeing some of these guardsmen fire at long range. I think trying to hit the drones of the hammerheads there. And it looks like they're taking Silver Dragon captive because he went AFK.
Kriegsman in the compound.
Liru has subscribed to himself
right
for
next
2
to
years.
you,
That's a
occasion.
power move right there. I think it auto-subs you to yourself. But no. Or it's just you did find my elaborate money laundering scheme. I mean, I could talk it either way, but let's just say that Twitch makes you sub to yourself.
Active armor rolling down.
And if should the IRS try to audit me, they won't find anything suspicious. No, why would they? That would be weird. So I just heard a rocket strike come in. It was a miss, though. Now that drone's being engaged. Again, trying a rocket strike. And they managed to snipe my... I think that was a Chimera.
Entire fucking base.
We now found out the reason he's getting stuck.
That armor's neutralized.
On the way. Understood.
That squad, I think it's stuck right here. I do have them
Bravo Alpha,
special
where are you going? You pushing into the base now, or you want to go east?
We are holding in the tree line, just waiting for our injured to be brought to us and healed. We'll update you in a moment.
And I'm bringing some more Kriegsmen.
Notifications, we're waiting, just watching the fucking road because
We should probably push that other fortification. I don't want them coming up behind us, so we should probably go east.
Actually, I'll just copy and paste from the back because it's going to give me the blood-packed ones.
Oh god, it's stuck in transmating.
Yeah, it's done that a couple of times.
Bravo Alpha, we're just gonna start pushing eastwards to that fortification then.
Hey, firm, go for it. I'm just getting my last men up.
Roger that.
There's the Punisher tank.
Copy.
You know, actually, I think right there would be a good position. Go Team 6. Crazy Russian Sniper,
Oh
thanks
Lord,
for the
it's been
7-month
7 months
resub.
already.
Yes, it has, buddy. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a kick out of this operation.
Copy.
I'm going to readjust him. I want that Punisher on the flank. It's going to be very, very nasty. Something immediately hitting that. That was an overcharge blast from a rail rifle.
We'll go. On the way.
Alright, since you clearly can't aim, I'm going to adjust you.
3.
Our left track is a bit hit. There we go. So Rich getting knocked down. I have the armor set a little favorable to the players right now, but as you saw earlier, they will get knocked
Can you handle it?
if things happen.
We can't, but the other one should be able to.
We can if we can see it.
It's to our 320.
There we go. Ahead, delete that
Directly
pair
north
of bodies.
on the MSR.
And these guys, I'm not sure what they're gonna. You see 3 dead drones right here because they got close to the base.
Yep, coming down this now. Advice, there's also 2 more Valkyries that have not taken off. They're on the far end of the base, just sitting there. No means to destroy them right now.
Bravo, this is Alpha. Are you engaged?
This is Bravo negative. We ignored the auto cannon, continue pushing east. You can see the red line, we're just at the tip. This is Bravo, we are fine to retrieve the dead drones. We must retrieve for real.
We have lost too many drones to make that feasible.
Found 2 at least.
I just found a massive pile of vehicles. Tanks, like a storage area of them. I try to mark on
That
the map.
Punisher turret did not want to fire at those Vics.
That is to the north.
I think he was still aggroed on the infantry over
Everywhere
here.
else, I don't know where you are.
Otherwise, looks like they're committing to an outflank here.
Punisher, Lehman Russ is down.
We'll see what the players decide to do. I mean, we still have like an hour and 20 minutes before the next scheduled op, which will be a Siri AC-130, technically a Cessna C-130, because Cessna ends with an A, so I added a C in the 130 part. And that's going to be up to the players to see what they want to do in terms of difficulty. But I'm delaying the Halo up by a week because I'm working on a custom cruiser interior. So these guys are now coming down. I don't think they realize with the drones that I brought these in. So that is a failure in whoever's doing their recon, but that's fine.
Actually, some pushing into the base now. We'll assist you later.
Oh, did he go on hold fire defense? That might have been it. But then again, he should have fired back.
Guys, reroute northwest, we're going with wrong nest.
These two guys moving down here. Yanni, look on the Discord. Look at op notifications. We're testing a new 40k mod set. And then Malin did an op at 9 AM with the old 40k mod set, so we're trying to do some comparisons.
Going along that blue line, I've marked an area where they might be Bane Blade.
Yeah, so the Bane Blades are in that
It's
position.
in a warehouse on the cover.
Wilco, on the way.
So we know they're going left because the Punisher reported them moving left, and we know that they were, you know, had a contact over here. So I'm gonna get some Cadians out. Where did my Taurexes go? Oh, you fucking plebes. Amazing. They managed to flip themselves on a left turn.
Bravo Alpha, we have one of yours called Richie. He's not net. Should I execute him for desertion?
Should I? But I got some plans with 40k. I want to do a few more 40k based ops, both with TSB and the 700th. I got my campaign for the 700th, and I got my some other stuff planned for TSB. Not a serious, you know, it's Zam. I don't have to reply to Zam. We all know Zam is special. So we have one squad already pushing up. That looks like Nims. And we have Bravo's way back there. So I think this is Alpha. Nimia's Alpha. Dirty Snape is Bravo. No, it's Calum. Right, Dirty doesn't squad lead. They sound similar, though. Calum sounds a little later pitched, but only barely. Now we have these Space Marines trying to engage. They're calling out that UAV.
Pushing into the compound, I've seen at least one person is on a rooftop, so make sure you look up as well.
Bravo confirming that's around the maybe Bane Blade marker.
So we're seeing some plasma fire coming from the left here. They're starting to fire up here.
Yeah, that's around the Bane Blade mark.
And these guys are engaging the vehicles. Yeah, they're suppressing the heck out of the Space Marines because those are definitely priority targets.
Be advised, there are Space Marines hanging
The
around
issue is
the,
they need to make sure
area,
this
as well as
position's
on the top of the
clear,
hill near main base.
because this will, let's say, last cannon emplacement, that will mess up their hammerheads if they try to push in.
Yes.
They didn't, I mean, I still have that radio station right there. So I'm just actively bringing in QRF from other positions.
Bravo to Alpha, just to confirm, you're at the Alpha AC marker, right?
That's confirmed. We're waiting for our left to join us.
We're pushing from your south, we're engaging infantry.
We have apparently engaged.
We're also engaging now.
You guys are now holding and engaging the squad coming around on their flank. Vince are getting hit a few times right there. Looks like they're displacing left, so I'm actually going to do an ungarrison order of these AI, get them a little dynamic. Now, I wonder if I have the time real quick to put this guy in, commissar. Yeah.
Liru, please enable medical menu next time.
Good enough. Could have sworn it was turned on, but I think I know why it's not on. So I'll just have to adjust that for next time. Yeah, I think with their body armor, they're a little too tanky, but they're still taking hits. That plus the AI's inaccuracy, but that's also because I didn't know how many people were showing up. And if I needed to balance it, I'd just send in more Space Marines.
Bravo to Alpha, are you still at the Alpha AC marker?
We have moved north to the backs complex to the north.
Confirm we're to the south, if you're where I think you are, and he did. Good job, dude on roof.
Confirm.
There's
Marine somewhere southwest, unless it's just a fucking bolter turret.
There were Space Marines spotted in the forest.
Copy that. Solid copy.
in the forest, you say?
Copy.
I think I'm going to just send one more group up.
Roger. On the way.
They're gonna get there quick, though. Especially if I put them to full sprint. Because Space Marines move fast in this mod. Commissar Boyo's still here, right? Yep, alright, cool.
Blade marker as heavy fucking tanks as well as Space Marines.
Here, I think he still has his armor on. Yeah, so we get rid of that. And then he's got
We
a,
also have Kazakin, fucking plasma gunners.
yeah, there we go. Now he looks more that way. So if you guys down right here, Caleb just got hit. Yeah, front attack on these Space Marines is probably not going to be the best idea. Then again, their vehicle support's also being contested over here. So they're pretty much separated.
On the way.
So this might get a little messy because their vehicles are supposed to help support them against the Space Marines. And you got Nimia's squad traveling far away from this squad. Now you're having plasma being fired over here. And they have their medic down. We have another medic up here. Looks like he's okay. They're gonna try to get up who they can, but someone needs to find Caleb, grab his radio, and tell Alpha that they're that they need backup. But Alpha has its own issue right now. They pushed ahead on the right. Another plasma shot going down, taking out Dark. Angel's still up right here. Hardcore's up right there as well. Another plasma shot goes down on Dark. They are mass cast.
On the far side of the base, they'll be coming in towards.
One of their drones is destroyed.
They're coming in from the farm area.
Hardcore's running up on the left. He doesn't realize these guys are right here. And he gets saved by the fact the stubber shoots him, but then the stubber also mows him down. Angel maneuvers around, takes a hit. So, boom. Calum's up, so Calum, I think, just communicates to the other squad. They're doing their best to get their guys up. There might be a KIA or two. That Vic pushed up. Here's the second one. So I think they're staying just low enough in the defilade that this thing can't actually shoot them. They're being engaged on the left there. Yanni, Ace is in there. Look in the mod set.
This is Bravo. We have about 3-4 people down, but we'll get it. Unless we get accidentally ambushed.
Yep, so their track is hit.
We are clearing the back on the eastern side.
Hey, firm, we're still at the EDAD. Good job, marker. If you can get a med up here.
Yeah, so that got tagged. Yanni, read the mod set. I assure you there is Ace in there. Oh, that better. That's their command Vic. Ah, guys.
6, 7,
And they just shot me dead. Good, 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 good.
Do you know where we are?
Well, I'm not gonna do the new respawn because pushing vehicles past an uncleared area is a very bad thing. Alpha, do you copy? Bravo, do you copy?
To all units, the respawn vehicle is down. I repeat, the respawn vehicle down.
Thank you, Nano. It's one life now, and I'm not gonna do the reinsert thing in there. That's a big oof. Yeah, we do Warhammer ops. It's just
Bravo,
most people
you're
have been
live?
doing realism ops as of late, so
Down, but yeah.
it's like they're getting these guys patched
Roger,
up.
we secured the Baneblade position. It's good. It was Space Marines, but we killed them for you.
Hey, firm, we're still east of that East Marine location.
So I'm gonna be a little nicer on my QRF, but I'm still
Alpha,
gonna
you up?
bring up reinforcements.
Copy that. We'll go.
Now we essentially have a heavy bolter right here.
North side.
Absolutely decking people. Yeah, that radar position wasn't clear. There was a last cannon and it shot your Vix in the back.
Copy that.
It's because they separated their forces.
This is a big gun hammerhead. We've been disabled, as well as the ground command vehicle destroyed.
Confirm. Spawn point is dead.
One point is dead.
I no longer believe in the greater good.
Teleport myself over here. I should be fine if I just go behind this rock, but I'm lifting myself up because of the terrain difference is messing with TFAR comms. Yanni, for whatever reason, if you're still watching, your TIOW mod's borked.
Yeah, we can't really do anything to any of the vehicles anymore.
So
Big gun hammerhead can't really fix itself up for some reason.
Alpha Actual Bravo, we are men down. We are holding security here until
yeah,
we
they
get
pushed up on their own. Got screwed.
Yeah, I got one medic down, one medic up, and I still need to get the other one up. And I got 2 other guys down.
There's 1 KIA. But what happened was basically all the forces separated, and it fell apart.
We're at the Bane Blades. We're trying to omen R what to do because we can't really do anything against other armoured vehicles. We're only really good against infantry. And we don't particularly want to leave these unguarded in case they get crewed.
Is that fucking sound of a Titan walking?
That's the sound of a door opening.
And if there's a Titan, we can't do fuck all.
Negative. Didn't hear the sound of a Titan. I opened the door.
Alright, I'm gonna ungarrison this squad. Have them pull around. Send those guys down. I think I'm gonna start cleaning house with the units I have. Because these guys need to essentially pull back before bad things happen. But I'm gonna have them counterattack since that explosion was heard. This vehicle now pushing up the middle. Hearing these guys shoot at those 2 drones back there that were just forgotten about. Yeah, these guys only have a few different things. The drones right here doing their best to assist. Looks like Nightmare's gotten into that drone. It's gonna be their only real cover from these
Last drone down, last drone coming
Space
down.
Marines.
This is Bravo. We packed 1 guy and he died immediately, so screw him, I guess.
Sounds like the pack book, in all honesty.
Yeah.
They managed to take him out. Suffered a few casualties. They need to bring it
Bravo
back
to
together.
Alpha, how effective are you?
We are moderately effective.
Do you have demo?
1 second. AT, how many have you got still got?
Net.
They're gonna see the KIA start to be seen. But yeah, big mistake was infantry went away from the VIX. Infantry should have kept pushing up the MSR like I told them in brief. And that just opened them to get flanked by this position when they moved past. And then infantry pulled left and right, so got at least 4 or 5 KIA. Vic is back here trying to help cover. And I'm just gonna occasionally send up more reinforcements from down here.
Bravo to any call signs. Do you have eyes on Alpha?
Yeah, it's because they separated too far out. It's gonna bite them in the butt. So they're only 5 effective. They gotta link with Bravo. I'm gonna set these guys to ungarrison just so they know they killed the commissar unit. I could remount Vix. I might do that in a second, but I want to let them rally first. Wasber's down. He's their medic. That's not good. They need to... They don't have any... No, they have Andrewza to call in on short ranges. So yeah, I think he's just engaging what's down here. Plasma was firing at this Vic. She's taking a bit of hull damage, but otherwise she's still operable. And I think they're also out of drones. Yeah, well, they got one back here. It's a missile drone, but it's out of ammo, and they don't have the Devilfish to rearm it now.
Bravo, do any call signs on copy except for high?
Alpha copies.
Hull is now red, because they took a rocket.
We are...
And they're down.
We are 066958.
Are you still at the Alpha AC marker?
So now they're out of Vic support.
Sorry, check that. Changing location, we are at 06...
So these guys woke up, they're pulling back. Wasber, they're doing their best to stabilize them. They still have a, they should have some short ranges.
Replaced Alpha actual position.
Yeah, you're at the fucking bastion. We're really right next to you or southwest.
I don't know why there's no female mods. I know there's modded female models, but yeah. So it looks like they got Karn up. They really need to reconsolidate his infantry and just work together to sweep what's left. Because I only have infantry. I'm not going to crew vehicles.
Be advised, Twin Hammers down.
I
we
might
neutralized
do
one more aircraft. It's only one
like
active
one tank and
Valkyrie
one
alive. Couldn't get it before we
APC.
died.
But they need
It's still
to
parked on the ground,
consolidate everything they've got and then move in. Because otherwise,
Alpha Bravo, copy.
it's going to fall apart again.
Bravo to
Alpha Bravo.
Stick with you so we don't die.
Alpha...
Bravo, send last.
Alpha, Bravo, request for medic, over.
This is Bravo right now, position to send you ahead.
We are moving to your location. I need a just location.
Bravo and Alpha are just southeast of the ground refuel marker.
Here, just in case. Because I'm not going to have them crew Tauvix and vice versa.
Alpha Bravo, this is Big Crew Twin Hammerhead.
Go for Alpha.
Our vehicle is destroyed. We are going to commandeer the Bane Blade. Oh, we can't. They're locked.
That thing was locked for players. Wow, okay. Fuck me. I had it set to lock for players in Eden because I knew they'd try to go for him and it just overrided it. So, whatever. I mean, I guess I'll unlock the other one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Guess who'll be knocking on your door? Instead he goes the other way.
Alpha, you have a Space Marine really on the open.
Alright, now I do need this thing in the air. With its guided ordnance.
On the way.
Can anyone hear us on 50?
This is remind of the ground. I can hear you.
On the way.
We've taken an enemy mammoth tank.
Copy from where? Where are you coming from?
Coming from your south.
Yeah,
Last Valkyrie initial.
unkillable.
From Marka, maybe Baneblade.
Probably gonna have to throw a Titan up at some point. Because, yeah, they're just gonna steamroll with those. There's nothing I can really do about it.
Alpha Actual to Bravo.
Alright, let's work on...
We are at the eastern end of the next compound. We are going to be pushing in. I'm not sure where you guys are, but if we have to go live,
literally to your east.
Perfect. Head west and let's move into this compound if you can.
Copy, we're engaging contacts first.
Alright, so they cleared out that, now it's just sweeping the rest.
West through the compound.
Bravo is not push. The fuel tanks.
I think the only way I can counter a Baneblade is with another Baneblade, so... Let's see what I can do here.
Mammoth tank, be advised, you got multiple unmanned tanks just to your west, a bit to the left.
That's a good color.
Acknowledged.
Copy. Solid copy. On the way. Solid copy.
Trying to put it at an angle where it won't engage the infantry. Because I don't want the infantry to have to deal with it. AT is not gonna do anything to a freaking Beyblade. It hit the left track a little bit.
Infantry, are there any
Oh, we could
forces
also
near the
do
radio
some of that.
towers?
You have Alpha and Bravo about 100 meters to the west of them. At the VIX.
The best we can go for is some sort of D-track, but it's not gonna...
Roger, we're currently shelling Vix everywhere. Kill the Vix inside there.
Not gonna be as effective as we'd like it to be. I get it though. It was innovative of them to try to take the Baneblades, just for whatever reason. Never mind! I forgot this was TSB. We don't have to worry about it.
Did we have another mammoth?
Yes, we have 2 mammoths.
Oh my god!
Sorry about that.
Oh my god!
This is Bravo, we got fucking space.
Never mind, it's TSB. I forgot about that. Oh.
On your own, because we're dead.
Oh, that was beautiful. Okay. Never mind, it's TSB! Oh, God, why was I stressing out? Everyone knows the best friendly fire. They're still shooting up at him, too. The best... Never, I'm just... Amazing! Like, how am I gonna counter these Baneblades? I was right, though. The only thing that can destroy another Baneblade is a Baneblade. Frickety frack. I give up. Yeah, they killed their own Baneblade. With another Baneblade. I do like how both infantry squads have reconsolidated and they're working together as if they were two fire teams in a squad.
I didn't know you were crewmen.
We've decided we are crewmen.
And that's how it works.
For the glory of... yeah, that.
Good luck! I locked them all. Yeah, so going forward, if you're gonna have enemy Vics, lock them. That's what I'll say in the 40k Discord. Like, lock at your discretion because the players have shown today that they are not afraid to try to get in them. Alright, let's see. Let's have
just confirming, you're taking the 2 autocannon Lehman Russes, or are you taking the Chimeras? If they're not
We
locked.
can't take any of them, they're all locked.
Pick lock them.
Copy that. Copy. We'll go.
Let's go ahead, ungarrison these guys so I can send them in the fight. I'm gonna have them actually pull out,
Damn it,
spin
tank, where
around.
the fuck are you looking? Please look forwards.
We'll go.
And these guys I'm gonna pull out. These two are on a thingamajig.
This is Bravo, we got more Lehman Russ executioners here. The ones with the battle cannon and plasma guns.
Affirm, I'm just putting on my squad regrouping and then we will move again behind you.
So,
Bravo,
regrouping the
copy.
squad.
Push to your southwest, we're near the mammoth tank. Cue the fucking purple, not purple, disregard.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
You're naked.
Gonna try to have him run up and suicide bomb the mammoth / Baneblade.
South, we're pushing up south.
Lead with the Space Marine Man. However that tacky song goes. Rush. So Laser, he's I guess looting for enemy guns at this point. They're, I guess, blowing up some of the fuel things.
We're at Space Marine just downhill over where you're looking. Mammoth tank.
We saw Space Marine go airborne.
Understood. Copy that. Copy that.
Yeah, they're just blowing up the fuel tanks. Carrying plasma now, I guess, try to shoot at something. Maybe Karn, who's up here and down. So infantry are probably going to get up on the high rises and shoot downwards. Hearing distant fire because they're firing at those 2 drones. That dude just gets one tapped. Nice. Guess these guys watched a bit of Star Wars because they're going for the high ground. Can't blame them. The issue with the high ground, though, is there's actually no cover. But, I mean, the high ground didn't have any cover in the movies, either. But they were fighting with swords that time. Yeah, each of the Marines' fire teams, they do have a heavy bolter guy, but I'm pretty sure it was this guy, and he got obliterated. Trying to send these guys up the flank.
All call signs, circled area 1, let's start pushing it. We are surprisingly somehow getting almost through this.
Alpha is to your west, southwest, engaging sporadic infantry to the southwest. We'll push around and kill all these guys and get outgunned.
Affirm.
Plasma coming up on these guys right now. Plasma, I think, just over-penetrated Calum. Just gonna charge him at this point, because they don't know how to move. Let's see, we got a medic down. Both medics are right there. Still no one going up to help Karn.
Route 2 and 3 marked on map.
They're picking up wounded.
This is Vic Crew 1.
Multiple men down up here, because, yeah, this is all open ground.
We're by the mammoth tank. We're shouting medic, you can hear us.
Dr. Boom, I think he hears that. He doesn't know how to get up there. Oh, sneaky Space Marines. They're sneaking around. Again, kind of spreading out here. 2 medics back here isn't going to help. Will the Space Marine be merciful? Or will he kill everybody for the Emperor? Yeah, the 2 medics cut off against 4. Oh, this is going to be rich. So Karn, I think, died, so he chooses a DC. And the mammoth tank deciding, hey, I'm gonna turn around and kill him real quick.
Not safe. Fucking Space Marines that came around behind.
Again, they're spread out, took a lot of casualties. Again, going on the open ground was probably not the best idea. Now they're all spread around.
What can we do with him?
Robert, do we have a medic still alive?
Negative, our medic's busy.
Understood.
So I think tank just took an AT hit. There's another AT hit. Not doing much. Looks like they're engaging those 2 guys right here. Nim charging up. Not the smartest call there.
Would he wake up? I don't think he will.
These 2 medics need to come over and start helping with the mass cases.
Alpha, this is Bravo. How copy?
Spike the heart rate.
This Baneblade is taking a literal beating, and it's gonna win just by
I think he'll wake up though, 'cause I don't think we're gonna
surely overpowering everything. I'm gonna empty my AT in this thing. But I don't, again, AT, I should be aiming for the tracks, actually.
Yeah, copy.
Okay, Dr. Boom, join up on silver. Nimius to the west.
And them, you still alive?
Yes, I'm alive. I can do with a medic. Be there shortly.
Hey, from Nimia, be advised the remnants of Bravo are joining up with Alpha. We are 2-man effective.
Wait firm, join us on Shatak and split yourselves appropriately.
Hey, firm, I'm going to try to grab the rest of our guys, see if they can get medic. Otherwise, yeah, no, they got fucked by an autocannon.
Oh, there's gonna be a clutch. But I'm gonna try to empty my AT on that mammoth track. He just taps me with the command turret. Again, doesn't really do anything. So I think Hardcore went up here, got hit by the plasma cannon again, which is keyholing him right here. Now you're starting to see these guys die. Alrighty. Send in go team 6 now.
Here we go again, DDG Hammer.
Yeah, Monk, thanks for the 27-month resub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you're getting a kick out of this. Both medics down.
Great question. If you are Bravo Remnants, get yourself on 60.
Because they stayed on that hill after taking such heavy fire.
Start moving south, cross the road, and push up into the next compound. Go, go, go.
They're trying to pop smoke. That mammoth's coming up.
Copy my last.
Not sure if there's anyone to copy at this point. They've got a mask has up here because of that plasma gunner.
Entering compound 3, correct?
Correct.
Copy. Mammoth is doing a little circle.
So Nim's doing the right thing. They need to take that,
There's a lot of people down.
take that plasma guy out. Because he's the one that's causing all of this damage here. But do they even... I think they have Dr. Boom up. He needs to be sent back to medic. Because otherwise they're going to have a bunch of KIAs. There goes KM. Ah, the flanking force. Are you kidding me? He's held in a freaking heavy bolter.
Be advised, it's impossible to medic them. They're too exposed.
Oh my god. You gotta be careful with that though, because that can crash the server if they're not careful.
Wrong faction.
Close enough.
Oh man.
What vehicle assets do I have alive?
Just Mammoth.
Affirm. Mammoth, we're pushing into Area 3. We're gonna clear this out and see where we go from there.
Mammoth is currently on the east side of compound.
Nimia getting mag dumped. Most of those shots seem to have missed though, and I think they killed the other guy, and that's GG. Damn. How many guys do we have up right now? 2, 3... 7 guys left. We started with like 20, 25. Just absolute slaughter. So I think the biggest issue here was people went in a position that couldn't really, you know, be medicked because they got sniped by a dude. And
all infantry, if you are active,
the 2 medics that were way out of position.
Regroup on here and we'll start doing more things. Mammoth, sit rep.
Currently just by objective 2 near the Space Marines marker. Overwatching. Didn't transmit.
Holy crap.
Mammoth is currently at objective 2 around... Oh, wait, did you hear that?
Mammoth, see objective 4. Put yourself at the T-junction, ready to head up that way.
Hey, firm, we're already there.
Send in Goat Team 6.
Oh, almost.
It's my 16-month
Alpha actual to high.
This is hi, send message.
I believe at this point we are 95% done with the clearing of this compound. We're going to take and check a last area, and then I believe we are done.
I'll go ahead and tell you you cleared everything. We can go ahead and you can disregard. I'm just gonna index.
Hey, firm. Good job, guys. Well held together at the end.
Alright, so debrief's gonna be interesting. But
Radio
man,
menus are
that
gone, sir.
was
Oh.
Yep.
that was brutal.
That was
Not gonna
fast.
lie, that was sketchy at the end, but fucking good job for those who held it together. Really well done.
Sorry,
Bravo.
Mammoth.
There were bits of tower scattered all across.
Okay,
Bits of
so
fucking cow scattered everywhere.
that got bloody by the end. I was not expecting that. But basically, when I put the feedback thing up, there's 3 things I want you guys to write in your feedback, so I absolutely remember. Number 1, medical menu. I think I know what's breaking it. That's something independent to 700 SACE, but I think I know how to get around it. So I will flip the switch on that because I was looking through the settings. I think I got it.
Hey, Liru.
What?
It was just that you didn't have the medical menu enabled in the server settings, and
Which
they were
is
set
weird.
to overwrite mission.
Because
It was
yeah.
enabled, it's not allowed to be used.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I think I know what. Yeah. So like I said, so I remember, so I can fix that. Number 2, if you didn't like how loud things were, say it. What I can do is, because we have ace hearing turned off, because otherwise ear ringing is going to be a thing. Regardless of if you had the plugs in or not, I can put in the script we use in vanilla for the earplugs, and we can just pause break can be your earplug, and that'll reduce sound for you. So if you didn't like that, by all means put that in. That's something I can fix. And I forget the third thing, but I'll probably find it in your guys' feedback. So overall, stamina's that way because I can't, like, if the kits get very close, if not slightly over 40 kilos. If you guys noticed, like, all of your stuff was mostly in your uniforms. I couldn't really put anything anywhere else because of the weight. So the only way we can change that is if we add an infinite stamina script, which I'll talk with Granite, and we'll probably put a poll up to see, because again, teething a new mod set. But again, I've got some plans for this. A few other Zeuses have plans, and we're gonna take the op data from Malin's op. And Malin, if you're here, I want to get with you, but we'll do that later. So overall, op itself I thought was pretty good. Clutched at the end, definitely. The biggest mistake was I told you guys to push up the MSR for good reason. What ended up happening was the infantry squads didn't clear that one T intersection at the direct entrance of the FOB, and there was a last cannon emplacement there designed to, if vehicles charged ahead, they would get blown up. And that is exactly what happened to your Devilfish. It pushed ahead, that compound was not cleared, and it got sniped. And I believe one of your vehicle's turrets got disabled as well. Then you guys decided to take the Baneblades. I forgot to lock them, so that's on me. Apparently, if you lock things to players, I think you can still get in with Ace. I don't know. I'll do some more testing on that. You got both Baneblades, and the one of your Baneblades decided to kill the other one, which I was like, oh, okay, awesome. I was going to send a Baneblade up for you to fight, but okay, Baneblade versus Baneblade, whatever. And what screwed the infantry was the infantry, while they were making their initial assault, got too separated, and then Calum got hit, no one stepped up, and Alpha kept going, and Bravo just got into a worse mass-cas and ended up having to clean up by themselves. Similar thing happened in the final position. I think it was Bravo. They pushed up on the high ground. The issue with the high ground was there's no cover, and one guy with a plasma gun was keyholing you guys. He was under a sky shield, and he just annihilated everyone that went up there. And then there was a group of people that went on the open in front of that high ground and also got annihilated by the same guy. So, just keep in mind, if you see a lot of people down at a certain angle, probably don't go that way. I don't know. I'm just the Zeus. I hope you guys had fun nonetheless. Everything just went the way it did because of the tactics you used, but nonetheless, hope you had fun. Alpha, go ahead.
Overall, Alpha did really great. Really well done to everyone who was still alive at the end there for pulling it together and actually being able to clear that last objective. To us, we wouldn't have been able to do it without the Blameblades' assistance. Because there were Space Marines, and fucking Space Marines. We diverged a little from the initial plan. I put the initial RP on the MSR with the intent of just doodling up the MSR, but we decided to go around it, so we changed tact there. And we approached the final compound from where kind of where we were. The only thing I have to say is that if I say to clear a building, and you think there are too many people in the building, leave some of your people outside. Don't just randomly chuckle off to do something else. Kindly listen to the squad lead's instructions.
On
Other than
top of that, just to quickly butt in, that did fuck you in the final assault because 2 of your medics that you then vitally needed towards the end, they were literally like on the other side of the MSR to the left of the Baneblade while everyone else was on the right. And they were needed to help with mass cases, and instead people died because, well, the medics were away.
There was a lot of ignoring the squad leader's instructions in this op, and people need to listen to the squad leaders because we are trying to plan things. But apart from that, in the end, it came together. I ended up with everyone on me, and we just cleared that last compound. So in the end, it worked out. But yeah, the ends sometimes justify the means. But listen to your goddamn squad leads and your team leads if you have them. Bravo.
Bravo did stuff, and we died put together most of the time. Getting shot by a heavy las guns as well as normal las guns doesn't hurt unless they hit you in the head. A 1 plasma gun shot will give you 6 wounds. Yeah. Had half of the squad down at one point and a random guy somewhere else. I don't know why. And that's about it. Bravo. I'm not Bravo. We're Bravo. Big crew.
Malin, go first.
Generally, I had no idea whether infantry was 90% of the time. And because we had no infantry support, I was kind of forced to work around the other Vics as best as I could. But, so because of that, generally near the end when, the Devilfish did get booped, it was because I was trying to protect the other, the Hammerhead, because there was no infantry around us, and yeah, got booped.
I would say the actual command Vic. Was there a crew for that?
Yes, that was us. That was me.
No, okay. Okay, so then it's our Vic. We did stuff. I utilized drones quite effectively, and then when I ran out of ordnance, I just sent them to waste enemy ammunition on the empty drones. That's why they all died, because they were out of ammunition. Did recon of a drone. That was marked a bunch of stuff. Didn't really mark infantry because everything was just moving, but I could mark the vehicles. We then, when you finally pushed in close to where the Baneblades were, we decided to push in to join you. Because we were in the MSR, we couldn't really follow you through the forest because, we were rather big. We can't really fit. So we had to sit on the MSR, waiting for a chance to go in. And when we got that chance, we stormed in. We made it in. The other Vic didn't make it in. We then cleared out the Baneblade and guarded the Baneblade because we were afraid that they might be crewed. Because if they got crewed, everything would be fucked. We didn't really have no real means to kill them. We then, when you guys are getting overwhelmed, we decided to try to make a diversion. Try to draw the attention of the enemy away from you guys. So we launched a 1 Vic assault on the what's it called, the enemy air support. We were able to kill one before we got booped by something. I'm assuming it was an AT infantryman that booped us because of or a las cannon that booped us because there were no Vic actives there, so it had to be one of those two.
When you were in the Baneblade or when you were in the Devilfish?
When we were in the
Devilfish, it was the las cannon. I put at an angle, so if you guys tried to rush it, it would fuck you up.
He's talking about a Hammerhead.
The twin turrets.
The twin turrets. Hammerhead.
Yeah, no, I think that was AT. Just like 2 AT shots came in.
Yeah, the guy on the rooftop, that's what got us. I got him later when we hopped back into Mammoth, but fuck.
Yeah, so after that, we retreated back to the Baneblades, mostly because, we can't leave the Baneblades unguarded. And then we realized that we can crew the Baneblades, so we crewed the Baneblades to provide heavy vehicle support. We then went back to finish the job we did beforehand of killing the enemy air support. We took it out as it took off. We then just provided general support, killed stuff. We were engaging the enemy vehicle depth, just shelling the shit out of it when Malin killed us.
It should
not
be
sure why
noted.
not sure why Malin knew there wasn't a second Baneblade because we told
No,
him
no,
to
no,
get
no.
out of our
That
Baneblade.
wasn't me. Okay, don't put this on me. I was the commander. I wasn't the gunner.
Right.
That's
so
why I
it is
told
your
him you're the
fault.
commander.
No,
You're the
I was
Guys,
commanding.
guys.
Hold on. I will explain when it's my turn.
Don't worry. But in case, yeah, that was we got shot by the other mammoth and then we died and then we just did infantry stuff. But yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed it. Next victory.
All right, Big Gun Hammerhead. We mostly played it safe because we also didn't really know where most of the infantry was, so we sat around at the same spot most of the time, firing at the Lehman Russes coming out of the top base. Then the one time we decide to follow the Chain Gun Hammerhead, we get booped along with Grand Command Vic. And we sat around a bit, and then we decided to leave because the infantry was starting to move up. And then we stumbled upon the Mammoth / Baneblade, which we then took out, and Malin came with us because he was just bumbling around with us, so he sat in the empty seat. And yeah, then when we finally found you guys, the other Mammoth, and I didn't know we had another Mammoth active and stolen, so I ordered my gunner to shoot it. That's why he blew up. I've got to take that fall. That was totally my fault for telling my gunner to just shoot you.
I mean, we did call it out on the 50.
I didn't hear it at that point. I may have not been on 50 at that moment, and I was a bit shit scared that there was just a tank rolling up, and you were firing towards infantry because we saw friendly infantry around that area where we were firing.
Oh, that might be my fault because I was booping an unmanned Vic that
Yeah, you
was
were
actually
shooting Lehman
near
Russes
front
down
base.
there, and I told my gunner to stop shooting there because there was infantry, and then there was you guys, the other mammoths, shooting at infantry, so I assumed you were hostile.
Yeah, we were booping enemy Vics. That's my bad.
It's fine, but we just laughed at because we literally stole the Vix together. So we thought it was friendly infantry that killed us because maybe they were confused. But when it was the other mammoth, the vehicle that we literally stole them simultaneously together, that's why it confused us why the mammoth shot up.
Yeah, okay.
Right,
Yeah,
we
for the
stole them
rest-
together. We were buddies in theft.
Okay, guys. So, and if anyone has anything personal to say on the op, put it in the Zeus feedback. People can read it back. I got to take a few quick polls. First, again, hope you had fun. But for this next stop, this is a series C-130. There are squads of 10 and a pilot and a gunner. It's a full arsenal, so I'll let you guys choose your loadouts, but I need to know how difficult you guys want this to be. So let me find a place. The Tier 1's unlimited and the Friday Reserve Channel 2 is unlimited. Okay. If you guys want to use C-Tab for this operation, go into the Friday Reserve channel number 2. If you want this to be a non-C-Tab operation, go to Liru's Tier 1.